There's a lot of really good deals in some of these smaller counties like North Dakota, Minnesota, and even Wisconsin. What you're going to be able to do is find some really good over-the-counter deeds in a lot of the smaller counties in these places. If this business, guys, is very straightforward. Okay, it's very straightforward. You just have to put in some elbow grease. And what I like about it is a lot of these smaller counties are behind with the times. So you might have to give them a call, which is great. Remember this golden phrase in the tax lien and deed business: the harder information is to get, the more profitable it's going to be. Meaning, if you call the county and they say they don't do tax deeds, that's great, because they do, but they might call it like, oh, the sheriff's sale or the forfeited taxes sale, right? You'd be amazed how many times you would check with the county and they're like, oh, we don't do that here. You say to them, when's the tax deed sale? They're like, oh, we don't do a tax deed sale. Like, oh, what do you do with the properties when the homeowner doesn't sell it or pay the tax? Like, oh, those goes to the sheriff's sale, right? So don't get detoured and stay vigilant in this business. Very, very important. All right, so let's move on to the East Coast. All right, so maybe not the East Coast, maybe the East. We'll just call it the East. All right, so I'll start with Wisconsin. I think that's past the halfway mark for sure. So we got Wisconsin, Michigan. You got Maine up there. From here, you also have Vermont and Pennsylvania. Really good. We've done a lot of deals in Pennsylvania. In Philly, they do auctions every single month. And then you have Virginia and North Carolina out there on the East Coast. So, actually a lot of you live out on the East Coast. So these are going to be good spots. All right. If this is your backyard, you want to focus on these areas. You want to see when are the sales. You should always know when the sales are, even if you're not, super gung-ho about tax liens and deeds, which you should be. But you should still know when that sale is, because remember, you want to use real estate as a tool to make money, right? With that, you're going to have to develop a little bit of insight, a little bit of knowledge into this business. Now, compared to being like a doctor or a lawyer, it just takes a fraction of the time. However, you do need to put in a little bit of elbow grease. And what I say is like an hour, 1 or 2 hours every other day. That's going to be more than enough. In this business, it will change your life. And what I mean by that, it's not a matter of if you get life-changing deals, just a matter of when, as long as you stick with it. And like I mentioned, with this mini course that's totally free, once again, I used to sell it. It's in the link below. 50,000 people have checked this thing out. Many of them have gone on to do this business full-time. Many have become millionaires and retired, who are living the dream life right now with the information that's in this book. There's a link to that below. It will help you out, and go through it.